Alrighty, so let's talk about scaling the correct way. How to know when to actually scale. And I created a post about how to scale properly. Let's dive into it and dissect exactly what I said. DuplicateDan.com server, and I want to let you know that this is actually a very, very detailed post that I create for free. Again, I provide a lot of value whenever I create something. So let me talk about what I was explaining here. Say, for instance, you create 5 campaigns and you run them for $20 each, because like I said before, you don't need to spend $100 per campaign. You can take $100 and spend it on 5 different campaigns. So you put $20 into each campaign, you spend $100 total. So one campaign is successful, brings back $30 from $20 ad spend. That's $1.50 for every dollar you put in. This is a winning campaign. So what happens at this point? You have one of two things you can do. Either A, you can create different ad variations and test and spend more money, or B, you can let it run as is and milk this campaign. So pause the other 4 campaigns. So 1 out of 5 succeeded, you pause the other 4. What happens here? Spend $50 on the current campaign that's working and let it go even further. So your total spent with the $100 you initially started to test, you spent $150 total you made back already from spending this extra $50 is give or take $112 if my math serves me right, which it probably didn't serve me right, because give or take you put in 70 bucks. $1.50, yeah, it's about $112. You're negative $37.50, better than being negative $100. So you spend another 50 bucks, right? So overall, you're $200 in the hole. Total made back is $180, and you have $20 in the hole, and you keep going and going and going. Next 50, you'll be negative 10. Next 50, you'll probably be in the positive at that point. But what's really important is that you realize what you're building is you're building a lead base, all right? You're building a huge following of people who are going to buy from you consistently if you're doing this correctly. And I know these numbers actually work out because this is a campaign that we were actually dissecting a while ago. So if you're doing this correctly, you are still profiting because you're generating tons of leads at the same time. So you need to realize that the whole point of FAM is to generate leads and generate a following, and you can sell to them over and over again. This is really important because this is the foundation that FAM is built on, is the fact that you can actually create, build, and keep promoting long lasting. You can create multiple campaigns in different niches. You can be an avatar in different niches, but make sure if you're going to be an avatar in one niche that you mainly reside in that niche. For example, if you're going into fitness, make sure to stay into fitness such as abs or something else like that. You can go into fitness abs, fitness, weight loss, etc. But your overarching type of brand is fitness in general. So make sure you keep that in mind when creating a brand, like I was speaking before in the other video. So you can also micro-target as well, but when creating your ads. But again, this is how you scale up accordingly. One or two ads out of every 10 will be successful, and you dump the other 8 or 9 and start scaling up accordingly and milk the campaigns, get as many leads as you can, and start promoting over time. Because even though you might take a $20 loss, right, you're still generating hundreds of leads that you can promote to again, and the next month or the next few days even after that, you can promote to them another product. Maybe 14 days after you get them, you can promote another product to them, and boom, all your profits are doubled. All right, so you see how that's working out here? Now, I don't know if I'm going a little too fast for you guys to follow, but if I am, what I suggest you do is just listen to these videos very carefully and just dissect them as I'm going through them. So again, this is it for this video. Thank you for coming to day 6. There will definitely be more added over time to day 6 as we continue to grow, but a special announcement actually. Day 6, we've decided to actually open up a complete in-depth training. So what does that mean? Instead of just 7 days, we've also opened up a core training that we're working on right now, aside from a form and everything else. So this is going to be jam-packed with information. It's going to be one of the greatest courses you've ever been in. We want to make sure that you make money ASAP. So again, thank you for coming to day 6, and I will look forward to seeing you in day 7.